Hi, I'm Brent, Aline CEO. I'm a lawyer and an AI software engineer, and today I'm going to bring you through an overview of Align's platform and how it can supercharge your legal and commercial teams. Align's AI platform helps in a couple key areas. One, our AI assists with drafting, redlining, reviewing, and negotiating legal contracts to substantially reduce the redlining and negotiation time for your teams. Secondly, our AI is plugged into Align's repository to automatically pull out key details from your agreements as you upload those agreements into Align, and also allow you to conduct sophisticated analysis using AI reports. Lastly, we have workflows that allow legal, sales, finance, accounting, and other teams to work cross-functionally and ensure that their contracts go through an approved process before being electronically signed and stored in your AI repository. The first piece of Align's platform that I want to show today is our AI repository. Here, to upload and get files into Align, you can attach to your existing cloud storage like Google Drive, OneDrive, Box, or SharePoint, or upload files manually. For today's demo, we're going to upload a couple of sample files that I have on my desktop and see what Align does with them. On uploading these agreements, you can see that Align's AI automatically starts to analyze these agreements and categorize them in your repository. Our AI immediately starts setting the type and the parties for the agreements, and also pulls out 15 to 20 key properties of these agreements so that your files are full of data in your repository automatically. So we can see here that Align's AI has identified Arity Technologies and ZoomInfo as the parties. It's categorized it as a software license, and it's pulled out the agreement date, the agreement term, whether it auto-renews, the governing law, the signer information, and whether marketing rights are granted in the agreement, as well as net payment terms and other termination provisions. These properties are pulled out automatically when connecting and uploading agreements into Align. And then for any AI properties or analysis that you want to add that aren't covered by Align standard properties, you can add your own custom properties around indemnification, limitations of liability, security breach notification requirements, and more. So in this way, you can automatically set up your repository to categorize and pull out key details of your agreements automatically. Additionally, if you need to conduct more sophisticated analysis of agreements, you can do that as well in Align AI reports. So here, we've set up a report for the software licenses that have been uploaded into this repository. As you can see, this report is filtered down to show contracts that are software licenses. And if I want to make sure that we're only analyzing signed agreements, we can also add an additional filter to just show signed software licenses that are in our database. And now we can see that an indemnification property, a custom property that we've added to this account, is not run for these agreements. This custom property is for indemnification and says summarize the indemnification obligations of each party. If there's no indemnity, respond no indemnity. So I can run Align AI and as well as create new properties myself to add into a report to get a very sophisticated analysis across thousands or tens of thousands of files that are in my AI repository. Align's AI has identified that there is no indemnity for the ZoomInfo license, and it's still analyzing this other software license agreement to pull out the indemnification obligations. As we can see, it's done now analyzing these indemnification obligations for the other software license, and it summarizes them here. Additionally, if we want to view where the data comes from for this answer, we can actually click and view that in the document. So that opens up Align's editor and scrolls us to where the custom AI property is, and allows us to click on the citations that are here and scroll to where the indemnification obligations are located in this agreement. So very sophisticated analysis of documents, including your own custom properties and your own custom AI questions to build a sophisticated AI repository for your team. As I mentioned in the beginning, Align's AI also helps with redlining, drafting, and reviewing agreements. For today's demo, we have a third-party NDA that's been uploaded into this demo repository that will open in Align and show how you can redline and review this agreement. So as you can see, this opens into Align's editor, which is an AI editor specifically built for legal agreement purposes. For us to leverage and use Align AI, we can find Align AI over here on the right-hand side, and we can use two elements to redline and review this agreement. We can use an AI associate, a chat, to automatically analyze and redline this agreement, or we can pull up an AI playbook that we have for our account. So as you can see in here, we have channel partner playbooks, safe negotiation playbooks, and service agreements. And this NDA playbook looks like it's fit for purpose. So we can pull up this NDA playbook and run and execute it. And AI playbooks in Align are your company's own checklists and own rules around what you want to see and not see in different agreements. So in this particular AI playbook, we have the governing law should be New York or Delaware. And Align AI is automatically analyzing this file and seeing whether it complies with that rule. We also have rules around the definition and scope of confidential information. Ensure the definition of confidential information is clear and specific, and it excludes information that's independently developed, as well as other rules. Require all oral disclosures to be confirmed in writing within a specific time frame to be considered confidential. Whatever your company's specific rules are, you can add those rules in here, and you can also use Align's AI to generate your own playbooks. So I can take my own templates, my own precedent, my own agreements, and run them through Align AI to actually produce and get Align's AI to generate an entire playbook. This makes it very easy to get spun up fast on AI playbooks, and go from having 0 or a couple playbooks to having sophisticated playbooks for your entire team. Now, as you can see, when the playbook is done running and executing, there's areas that are passing, like governing law, and there's areas that are failing. So it looks like this agreement has the governing law of Delaware, and so we know that we're passing in this area, and Align will scroll you directly to where that is. And then other areas will be flagged for review. There will be a recommendation as well as an explanation about why AI is recommending a particular red line. And then you, as the reviewer, can accept or reject the suggestion into your agreement. If you accept it, those edits automatically get popped into your agreement as track changes, and you can go through the remainder of your playbook to conduct a review using AI of very sophisticated agreements in a fraction of the time that it takes for manual review. Lastly, if there are any other key areas of the agreement that you want to review or summaries that you want to produce, you can use Align's AI chat. So I can say, summarize the terms of this agreement in table format. And Align's AI, our AI associate, is going to analyze the entire agreement and produce a term summary analysis for me with citations so that I can share that and use that with my team. I also can use this AI chat to produce suggested edits and more customized suggested edits for bespoke agreements very, very effectively and efficiently. So the combination of using Align's AI associate and playbooks makes for really, really powerful use of AI for your legal and commercial teams. The last area of Align that I want to show and emphasize in this platform overview are our workflows. So as a lawyer and an AI software engineer, I've worked with many teams, commercial, accounting, finance, and we need to ensure that those teams are brought into an approved process for your contracts. You can achieve that using Align workflows, and Align's workflows integrate with Align AI seamlessly to really make your team, your cross-functional elements of your team most effective. So as you can see here, I have template workflows for software license agreements, hiring new employees, doing NDAs, third-party agreement reviews. And if I go into any particular workflow, I'll have my documents that are part of that particular template workflow, and as well as tasks that different team members need to conduct when this workflow is launched and used. And in addition, I also have electronic signature and signing and approval processes that are part of this template, such that when I launch and use it, they are followed consistently, time in and time out. And you can see when I crack open the file for this software license template document, within here, I have various fields for different team members to fill out, attorneys, customers, sales reps, and more, so that everybody can collaborate effectively and efficiently on completing this agreement, getting it approved, and getting it over the line to be signed fast. Additionally, electronic signature is built in so that you can seamlessly go from negotiation to signature fast, and close these contracts and have them stored in your AI repository effectively and efficiently. So that does it for today's demo, and we hope you like the platform. Please give it a spin, start a free trial, and get in touch with our team, and we're glad to help you get onboarded and set up to make sure that you get the most out of Align. Thank you.